I was pushing us to be the greatest, pushing us so we can make it, pushing us.
Right now, like this, I'd be the man.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna be nice, I'm gonna be friendly. It's not gonna be the perception of what they might think of a celebrity or whatever it is, or whatever they see on TV, or you know what I mean. But I know that they'll embrace it and they'll catch on and do what I do like that because they're just not.
They're used to the lumberjacks.
Bro, we're on top of everything that's going on in the world. There's no sitting back and letting a day go by without being on your social media in Jersey, New York, man. It's just we're very fast paced and you know, so I think that it's gonna be fun. Once everything if people catch wind of what we got going on and the music really resonates to the people, it's gonna be fun, man.
Definitely.
We see you doing see you into movies.
Oh yeah.
You've done the movies with big names like Clifton Powell.
Yeah.
And if everybody doesn't know who that is, that's the guy who's like always angry in all the movies. He's like a rapist in a lot of movies too.
He's always like some badass.
It was called The King of Newark, right?
King of Newark,
and, Omar Gooding, Cuba Gooding's little brother, he was in the movie. What was that like? And what made you transition to the movie?
I thought about it for a long time, and I'm very comfortable in front of the camera. You know what I mean? And it's something that I've always. It's just another outlet. It's another. You know. You see my Instagram. I market myself as an artist entertainer. I don't just limit myself to. I'm not even like music is is a passion, but it's not the thing I live for. I live for making people happy, bro. I live for like positivity. I live for feeling good. I live for good energy. I live for that. You know, and by any means necessary. Music is where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna continue to make music forever. But I'm wide open when it comes to living my life and doing things the way I want to do things. And you know, it's just a blessing that I have abilities, man. I was blessed with abilities and comfort in myself, and so I've always wanted to go the acting route and decided to go that route, man. The director I've known for a long time. He shot a lot of my music videos. Shot Ed Friday. Ed Friday. My man Caesar was a part of it, and my man Brandon Lee did the sound.
What was that exactly about, that movie, though?
The movie.
Elaborate on it.
Yeah. Well, it's not totally out yet, so I don't want to give up, like, spoil it or anything. But they have the premieres. I can put you guys onto the premiere too if you guys want to get some tickets and come out.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, for sure. But the idea is Malcolm is he is an old hustler. He's an old hustler, street hustler, and he gets into the politics side, and he runs for mayor of Newark. And it's the bridging the gap between the drug game and the politics. So he's like in between, unbeknownst to like maybe the town itself. He's deep into the streets. Yeah. So it's kind of just plays off of that, and it trickles down. You know what I mean? And I play an FBI agent. Which it's hilarious because it's funny because since I did it's like the perfect role. But since I played an FBI agent, I got asked to play cops in numerous things now, like a couple music videos and stuff. So it's funny. I laugh about it, but it's good. I had a great time, man. I think I did my thing. I do. I was very comfortable. I didn't have like a lot of lines, but I had a good amount of lines, good scenes, and it was a great experience all in all, just to get it under my belt.
How long did it take to film?
To shoot?
Yeah.
Man, how long? 5 months? It took a long time, and the editing. It was maybe half a. Nah, man, I could be underestimating it. I mean, I wasn't on set for every little thing. I was on set when I needed to be on set. You know what I mean? So it took a long time. The whole thing took a long time. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but it took a long time, man. A lot of work, a lot of effort. The whole thing was dope, man. My man Alonzo put the whole thing together, and it's a sequel off of his prior movie.
For sure. That's dope.
Thank you, man.
That's real dope, man. I kind of want to touch base on your label.
Yeah, BXXB.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So like, it's BXXB or just B by B? Or
no, it's BXXB. It's the B's and the X's for my name, and I took it Robbie Maxx. So what I did. It was like 3-4 years ago at this point. My cousin's an artist. Follow him on Instagram. Original White Tea. Super dope artist.
Original White Tea.
Super duper dope artist.
Lit.
Yeah, AKA Vanilla Flame, he calls himself. So no, he's super dope, man. Super tight. He's out in California right now. But we were doing a lot of playing around at the time, and I took the name, the B's next to my name, and I thought it looked like Death Eyes and Headphones. And like you know what I mean? So I want to draw faces around it and make shirts. It was as simple as that. And as time went on, I just kept wearing the stuff like BXXB, and then he even said to me, he's like, "Yo, BXXB looks corporate." and it had that corporate feel to it, and just the way it looked. And then as time went on, we matured a lot in just how we were going about everything. And just in ourselves, I remember one night he was just like, yo, belief times belief, like the idea of believing beyond just belief. And I'm like, oh, and to be honest, it's a huge market for it. Okay, it correlates with everybody. You know, the idea of believing. I don't push just believe in yourself if you do music. I go talk to kids at times. I go have conversations with a lot of people, and I press the idea of believing in yourself, finding who you are and running with it, and not being ashamed of what the next person thinks. And it's that important because if you get it early, you're going to be very successful, and you're going to be very happy because when you get older, you realize you wasted maybe time. And you don't want to waste time. It's one thing you can't get back, man.
You definitely, you're absolutely right about that, man. With that being said, yo, I wanna take a quick break, right?
Yeah.
But I want to come back with a new segment which we're gonna have called the Goal Center.
Okay.
All right.
What's that?
So it's gonna be pretty dope. I'll explain once we come back on.
Right.
But and we're also gonna play I'll show you. We have another song of yours that we're gonna play on air here on the Push Files on Everyone Radio. So DJ Cold Blue's gonna take us out. Once again, guys, don't be afraid to call us up. You know what I mean? We have some crazy ratchet calls and some, pretenders.
Shout out to Smash, man.
All that 908-834-3359. Make sure you follow everything at Urban One Radio, hashtag Urban One Radio. Sir Al Brown, Trust and Believe. We're here with Robbie Maxx.
We'll be right back.
Quick break. We'll be right back. You already know who it is. It's Al Lockdown Brown.
Boy, Trust and Believe.
You already know we are here with the one and only, my favorite white boy.
Hey,
Robbie Maximus.
What up, dog?
Yo, man. So we're gonna jump into a quick segment that this is gonna be the first show, week 5. We're gonna start something called the Goal Center.
Dope.
And we have now entered the Goal Center. I've been squiring about Instagram and looking at all these posts, all these motivational posts and inspirational posts, and I figure, the next artist that came onto this platform, I wanted to know what their top 3 goals to achieve this month were. So, I mean, some of the answers that was on the Instagram post have been like some wild and far out things. Like someone actually said, make up my mind on which dude I'm gonna keep. Some random shit like that. Like, another person's like,
goal.
lose 10 pounds, a lot of weight driven goals, do these papers and get ready for graduation.
Word.
So yeah, man, everyone has something else, something different that they're pushing for, something different that they're after to accomplish. So now that we got Robbie Maxx on the Push Files, we want to know 3 things that you're looking to accomplish in the month of March.
Fill us in.
In the month of March.
What?
That's a reach.
I want. Very importantly, I want Pretty Thing to get. I'm not gonna say where because in a month it's a little bit of a stretch, but I want Pretty Thing to get to where I want it, where I know it can get to. You know what I mean? That's numero uno now.
Yeah. And that's gonna be like month to month.
Yeah, it's gonna be a process, but I know this month it's a matter of all right. So for instance, we gotta get the video done, and we gotta get everything lined up for where we're going for the push for the summer. All that stuff I need done now.
Yeah.
So that's like big thing. Get myself back in like the shape that I used to be in, and I know you brought it up, but like I'm not in bad shape, but I want to get into really good shape.
Yeah.
That's 2. The 3rd thing I want this month. This would be crazy, actually. It's like I have anxiety. You wouldn't know it, but I have like personal anxiety, right? Off of a lot of different things. I want to kill that. I want that out of my system, man.
So is it like a jittery, like you get anxious of like what triggers that? I'm curious.
I had a moment. I don't want to get too in depth, but I had a moment where I had like I went like a hospital, my heart and stuff, and it just got me scared like that day, right? So since then, anything I feel in my body, little nicks and stuff, especially my chest area, I bug. You know what I mean? I get a little too much. I swear I get anxiety, bro. Like I think of the worst. And I work hard on like killing that without having to take Xanax, without having to take none of that, because I am not for that. I know what's gonna happen if I
wasn't about to suggest that, I swear.
No, I know a lot of people, and I get it. People are on Xanax, and if they're on it for the right reasons, salute, and you do whatever you need to do to keep yourself sane. But I know I have an addictive personality, and I do not want to play around with Xanax.
Oh yeah, nah, don't do that.
You feel me? So
we need you out here.
Yeah, and I a lot of people. I'm not into the downers anyway. Anything that brings you down, that's not my wave, man. So that's another. I want to kill my anxiety, man. I want to. My goal in life, you know, is to get to a point where. Doesn't matter how much money, doesn't matter how where you're at, doesn't matter anything. It matters like, what matters to me is getting to a point where you're neutral. Where there's not anything, you don't owe money to your school, there's no stress, actual real stress except for your day-to-day stresses. Yeah. I want to get to that point. I want to eliminate everything that I ever did wrong, kill that, bring it back up, get my money right, get everything right across the board, and get to a place where you're living.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people, I think there's a very small amount of people get to enjoy that.
Yeah.
And I think I can do it.
But they always say, you know, once you get to that level of success, all those things that you try to mask, or all those things you try to get rid of or sweep under the rug, they always find a way to resurface.
They resurface if you're ashamed of it. If they resurface and I have no shame, I don't give a shit, man. I could care less. You know, I know there might be shit from my past that could come back. There might be things from college that, you know, people that are bored with their lives, man, they might just want to fuck mine up. Yeah. Just because, you know, whatever, but.
Somebody's calling in during the goal center. It's Al Lockdown Brown. I'm here with Robbie Maxx and my boy Trust Blaze. What's up? Hello? Hello?
Another one.
Another one. All right, cool. Well, we know not to pick up the phone when that person calls.
Something wrong with your phone? Yeah, this is the same job.
You know. Anyway, man. Yeah, man. Yo, why they doing that, man? See, they hate it.
Nah, they might be having phone problems, but
you think so?
maybe. There's a benefit of
I
that.
had the Metro PC.
Maybe Metro PC.
Metro PCS don't trust them.
Metro PCS though. No offense, man.
We don't trust Metro PCS. Metro don't trust PCS.
Yeah, we don't trust.
Metro Boomer don't trust Metro PCS.
We don't trust none of them. Yo, what's your summer looking like?
Oh man, unpredictable, man. I mean, I got some things lined up. We got some things lined up. A lot of moving around, pushing this record. I'm gonna be out by the shore. I want to get down to the Jersey Shore and really push the music. I think that there's a good demographic down there for where I'm trying to go with what I have. So yeah, it's all that. I'm playing it by ear. You know what I mean? I'm not really stressing nothing. I feel like a lot of good things are about to happen, and I kind of want it to just happen on its own and take it as it goes. I'm planning my own ways of promo, my own ways of moving around and stuff, but that's, you know, on my own terms. I want things to just start happening, man. I've been waiting a long time for like good things to happen. You know what I mean? Not to say that good things don't happen, but I mean goal wise. Yeah. You know, so yeah, I'm gonna be out here, man. I'm gonna be running around. I'm gonna be getting a lot of shit done.
I feel you on that. You sound very focused, and your move sounds very
focused, right?
Very calculated. Your move sound very calculated.
Yeah, I'm very focused, man. I'm very happy where I'm at. I'm just as a person, like I said, besides the anxiety, maybe.
That's what people gotta understand too. Like it's about being like you get progress. Like people be making these long-term goals. They're like, I'm not gonna be happy until. Then it's 10 years down the line. You get to the long-term goal. But like you gotta rejoice in your short-term goals too. So that's what keep you, like you said, balanced and neutral.
Yeah, I feel like the short-term goals make your long-term goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the ins and outs of everything. When you fill up a stat line, you didn't fill up a stat line because you had 25, 10, and 10. You did everything to get to that point.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
triple-double. Exactly.
Yeah, your triple-double didn't come because you're that just good.
Yeah.
You did your numbers throughout that game. You know what I mean? But so. Yeah, I'm just in a place where I really like. I'm taking it all in, taking life in, taking people in. I learn from people. I learn from experiences, and I'm just learning every day, man. That's it.
Any labels looking at you?
I don't talk about that.
Speak about that. That's good.
We have some cool opportunities and stuff, man. But until I've been pushed around before and been thrown places, and until it happens.
I wish you the best on that one, though.
Thank you. I'm not like stressing. I'm gonna get a situation. Like I'm pretty concrete in that. You know what I mean? It's a matter of when, and it's also a matter of who's right. A lot of people might come and bite because they see what you have, but at the same time they might not understand you. And I want somebody who really is gonna understand me. Know what I want to go with. I want to feel that. Yeah. Not you be just telling me. You can tell me all day, but I'm not a naive artist anymore, man. I've been through it enough where I'll get if you're with it or not. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. I
That's
think
good stuff.
what you're creating for yourself, and it seems like just following you, knowing you for about since the last event to now, and seeing your social media, studying your background, it seems like you surround yourself with the right people.
For sure.
And that's
sure.
important also. Like who else is in your camp?
Well, I was gonna get into it. My mentor, who taught me everything I know about music, basically, is Mr. Wonder. He's the one who produced everything. So I was supposed to, it's real quick, little pretty thing background.
Okay.
I was supposed to do a session with him this night that I cut this record, right? And I get excited when I work with him because I make real big music. So when I work with a lot of other artists, not a lot of other producers, artists, whatever, not to say I'm not excited, but I know what I'm getting out of it with him. And I can get exactly what I feel out of me without it just being a try.
Yeah.
So this night I was supposed to work with him, and he wound up getting a call. I had to go somewhere. I said, damn. So before he left, I'm playing beats and stuff. I'm like, what could I take? And he heard this one. He's like, nah, I don't play with that one. That isn't done. Like don't even fool. I'm not even into that record. This is the Pretty Thing beat.
Okay.
And so we went through the whole night, cut like 3 records, and at the end of the night I was like, I'm gonna bring back this beat, and wrote it and did it. And played it from the next day, and he was like, "You motherfucker! How did you think of like, you know what I mean?" So the record, realistically, I reckon was kind of
improvising.
Yeah, it kind of just happened in the coolest way, man. Like him saying not do it even made me want to do it more too. You know what I mean? So it's good. But Mr. Wonder, that's a big part of my musical upbringing, man. Big part of my life even now. We still work together. He produces almost everything you hear, at least oversees everything you hear. I got my man Brandon Lee, who is another producer who a lot of the music you'll hear coming out. I've worked with him. He's done a lot of production, and he also engineers a lot of my stuff.
Okay.
My BXHB camp, we got Ryan, my manager. You got Richie Rich, who's my hype man, best hype man in the game. When you guys saw it, he turns up.
Definitely.
And we got Original White Team, my cousin. We got Jay Wills, who has a huge record out, Touchdown, right now. Really dope record right now that is actually being played on the Welcome to the Zoo tour with I think it's DJ S.
All right.
So yeah, he's playing that. We got my man W. Gene. He was gonna be here tonight. He couldn't make it, but he's a super dope lyricist, man. You want freestyles? I'll bring him. He's ridiculous.
Yeah. Speaking about a freestyle, not to cut you off, but don't forget, you got something for us.
I got you. We're gonna do something. And then man, I got my whole camp. We got the GLPA guys, man. We got Hugo. We got Josh Duplessis, super dope artist, man. You got all these artists I want you to go check out too. Josh Duplessis. Who else we got? I don't want to forget Dwayne Wheezy. Really dope producer, man. He produced Honor Roll. He produced Long Day. He produced That Shit Cray. Chris Lee. Much love to Chris Lee's out in Boston right now. He was with us a long time ago here in Jersey, and he moved out to Boston for school and everything. But he's pumping out in Boston. I gotta send you all this guy's stuff, man, because I don't want to just pick everybody up, but I really am surrounded by phenomenal artists that might not have the recognition, but they better me and I better them, and we really have a cool thing going on where, like, once something catches on, I really think everybody's gonna have really dope opportunities out of this, because everybody has a niche, bro.
And then I know that. I know you said everybody, but like I remember you were in a group. You said you were in a group before, right?
Yo,
what happened with that? You think you
nothing
went around
crazy
again?
Was it like the NSYNC falling out?
No. None of that. No. It was somewhat mutual. It was me, Mr. Wonder, and a girl, B. Madison, and we were a group called Airplay. That's the production team as well. We're Airplay Entertainment.
Okay.
And so we called our group Airplay. We pumped out we had some good music, man, like very universal music, and it was the beginning stages of me really making music. So I kind of followed suit and just played my part, to the whole thing. But performing, had a great time. But yeah, I was in the group for maybe like a year and a half, and we had a nice little run. We performed all over the place, man. Like I remember Dougie F. We did his first ever show he ever did. We did a show with him, man. That's like the homie. So like it was a learning experience, man. It was a great learning experience. I got to be in a group. So even being a solo artist now, I know what it's like to be in a group and how to work it and stuff like that. So I I don't shy away from the possibility of it happening again. Like I always tell Wonder all the time, like, you know, when this is all said and done, we're just gonna come together and we're gonna wind up rocking out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's, you know, yet to be seen. We're gonna wait and get he's got a huge record called Like That right now that is playing on Hot 97 too. Huge record. Mr. Wonder Like That. Monster.
Yeah.
So that's being played. So yeah, I mean, he's doing him, I'm doing me. We obviously talk to each other all the time, keeping, you know, in touch, working in the studio together. We're always around each other, but you know, he's doing what he's doing, I'm doing what I'm doing. We're trying to bring it all home. You know what I mean? Just like every other person in the camp. So sky's the limit as far as a groups thing.
That's what it is.
But we're very focused on our individual stuff and, you know, bringing it home right now.
All right, I got a question. This might be a groundbreaking question.
Oh.
All right, this might be one of those.
All right.
There you
So
go.
I want you to really listen closely to what
right.
I'm about to say. Right? Eminem, right? Mac Miller, Asher Roth.
Oh yeah, that's my boy.
You know what I'm saying? Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Can you see Robbie Maxx being in that list of great white artists?
Oh yeah.
Great job, DJ Cold Blue. That's how you do it.
No, that's not a doubt.
Where Yellow Wolf at?
And
Yellow Wolf. I knew I was missing a few of them.
There's Macklemore, there's a ton of them.
Macklemore. It's so many.
Yeah, there's not a doubt, and I'm gonna be categorized off rip. It's
Where
what it is.
Bronson at?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Bronson.
I am different though. I am not, and I know it's cliche to say, but I don't make music the way any of those artists make music. I just don't. I make my own style of music. I have my own swag about me. I have my own style of team around me.
Yeah.
My aura is not the same as any one of them. So I am paving my own lane. Period. Whether you compare me to a white artist, a black artist, a Hispanic artist, it doesn't matter. I'm doing my thing, and I'll take the criticism as it comes. It's cool, but I'm a fan of each one of those artists that you said.
Exactly.
I don't have any hostility towards anybody. I was making music with Mac Top, bro. I was making music with MGK Pop. I remember Chip Off the Block, bro. I remember it. I remember watching it, and my boy looked just like him. I said, "You'll never rap again because you can't now. It's over for you, bro." But like, that's funny. It's true though.
Crushed his dreams like that.
Oh no, straight. Well, we used to fool around and freestyle and stuff. And I remember showing the video, be like, "Listen, any type of thought that you had towards rapping, it's eliminated now. You look exactly like this man." But yeah, man, I want to work with all of them. I want, you know. But the thing I look at myself is, I make production too, and a lot of the stuff I make is very different from what you hear. I make acoustic-y, piano vibe. So when the time comes and my album, it's time to make my album, I'm not going to sound like anybody, let alone a white rapper.
Exactly.
And I'm very much so paving my lane. And as like I said, as the criticism comes, it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of them. And Robbie Maxx will be one of those names that when they ask the next white artist, it'll be you're like MGK, you're like Mac Miller, you're like Robbie Maxx. Like, let it be what it is.
Are there any artists that come out of where you're from, or are you the first? Are you paving?
Myself and artists. I'm definitely paving away, but me and my homie Titus, Timmy Titus, he used to be Timmy Titus, now he's Titus. He's working with my homie Miles Williams, who's a phenomenal producer. We kind of came up at the same time. He's a little bit younger than me, a couple years younger than me, but he had a nice buzz at one point, and I had a buzz, and he caught a buzz again. I had a buzz, and we're the two that are from like my town that are really rising up out of Westwood and doing something, and it's awesome that we have a couple of us. I think it's almost like weird that we have a couple of us from the same small town. And my homie Steven Counter, who goes by Roderick. I don't know if you're into the punk rock band scene or at all, but they used to be in a band called he used to be in a band called lead singer of Vanata High. And they had a huge following in like 2011, 2012, major following. So he's another one. He engineers and produces for a lot of dope up-and-coming artists and stuff like that. So we have some like talent out of nowhere, man. You know what I mean? BJ Raji who just retired. He's bro. Like, that's my guy.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah,
so I was like, who do I know from Westwood?
Yeah, I graduated with his brother Corey, man, a real good friend of mine. We play ball together.
You think he's coming back?
I do.
I think he's gonna rest for a little bit. He played defensive tackle, so you're gonna beat your body up.
I mean, if people remember that the year they won the Super Bowl, he led the NFL in snaps, defensive snaps. Like over 1,000 defensive snaps throughout the year. He didn't come out, you know. So I know you get beaten up, and he took his time to himself. you know.
Patrick Willis doing it. Calvin
Yeah.
Johnson doing it.
Yeah, I don't think it's foolish. I don't think it's foolish. They got a lot of money, man. They got a lot of money.
For sure, man. Yo, man. Like,
Oh, you got it right now, doesn't
Like this beat.
You had to start it over.
That's
though.
right there.
you hear it.
We got to do
You
it.
hear it.
It just got real.
You hear it.
It just
Start
got
that thing
real.
over. Hold on.
So what's about to happen right now is I mean we had a little discussion with Rob and he's gonna drop something right now
You
for
gonna
us
record it?
live
Yeah.
in session.
Yeah.
You know, let me get my Snapchat ready.
Right
I'm gonna try and get
My
this
snitch
right.
my
Hold on.
izzle.
Let's get it. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man. Beat the damn flow. Now they tell me I'll be rich, that's a tenfold. New faces trying to play me like a banjo. They would kill for the ride like Sam Crow. Man, I said damn though, I've been sick with it since an itty bitty kid though. Every time we balled, I was always first pick. Bro, the ladies they love me, I got flair like Rick Ho, Vic, bro. I kill for my dogs, I mean that might be the reason I got no deals all along. I put my family before me, I give them meals while I starve. So I got the hood on my back and the birds on my arm. Reputation is key, mama taught me that shit. If you met me then you know that I'm awesome and shit. I said if you met me then you know that I'm awesome and shit. And when I'm rich as a bitch, they'll be all on my dick. I got good weed and it's lit. You can barely see my eyes, I'm looking Asian and shit. All I know is that my drive is like Mercedes and shit. I'm talking top of the line, grind, no ladies and shit. Hades, baby, you bitch, I see the plead in the fifth. They won't admit that I'm nice, that's cause I'm nicer than them. Shit, then I'm nicer than most. Nah, I know that I am. I got my shorty to agree and she a Bieber fan. Fuck. I'm winning, motherfucker. Go around the city like I'm Diddy, motherfucker. White boy ballin' Mike Bibby, motherfucker. With a white chick ballin' like Iggy, motherfucker. Oh God, switch names, two-seater, drop top 2016. I said it's gonna be the year we pop the champagne. Sign that motherfucking deal and start the campaign. What's up? Yeah, I said what's up?
That was hard. That was hard.
Can we give him one of those?
White boy balling like Mike Bibby.
Can we give him one
White
of
boy
those?
ballin' Mike Bibby.
Can we give him one of those, man? Rob, yo, man.
Thank you, man.
As we wind down on another stellar Wednesday night episode of the Push Files, yo, we want to thank you, man. Once again,
Thank you.
we're gonna give you another hand clap, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
It was a pleasure. Like, it was a pleasure just being able to, you know, engage with the artists that I know has the potential to do a lot in this game.
Thank you, bro, for
You know what
real.
I'm saying? You know, and I'm a student of this. I love to learn more about the independent grind. I love to see people that's hungry because this is my first time doing radio.
Ever?
Ever.
Do a damn good job, bro.
Ever.
Yo,
Me too. I ain't never did it.
Word.
like, yo, crazy thing about it, like I said, I work also. You know what I'm saying? I have a couple of different jobs, but one thing I do, I work at iHeartMedia. So I do that, and we were at an event at Hammerstein Ballroom, and I met DJ Cold Blue. You know, a little backstory on DJ Cold Blue. DJ Cold Blue from Blues Angels, who also is the founder, he's not really one to be outspoken or walk up to anyone and approach them, but prior to me coming on as a radio show host, I started a social movement when I was in college. And the social movement was geared towards empowering young people to push for their dreams.
Dope.
It was called the Push the Envelope movement.
That's dope.
And the reason I got the name was because I used to go around New Haven, Connecticut when I was in school and distribute envelopes to people on the street and record them giving me statements that said, "Hi, my name is Sir Al Brown and I push the envelope." Meaning that, you know, they were motivated and they were doing whatever it took to proceed
2013 you started that, right?
and pushing their dreams. Yeah, 2013. So
That's dope.
it's been going on for about 3 years now, and it had like a kind of, at one point it had like a viral effect that people were sending in social media statements with like these envelopes up that said #push on it.
Oh, that's dope.
And I'm
I
like,
that, bro.
it was really trippy, you know, to do that. So when I met Blue at the Hammerstein, he was like, yo, you Al, bro, you got to push the envelope movement. I'm like, yeah, yo. And he had like, I'm talking about, yo, he had a suit on, bow tie. He was like, yo, he was like, yo, I'm starting this radio station, and yo, I definitely want you to be a part of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm down. So I came through, and as soon as I saw the room, first night, different number, let's answer the call. Al Lockdown Brown, what's going on? Robbie Maxx in the building, what's up?
What's going on? Robbie, salute. Is Danny D. Moon, my brother?
Hey,
gonna blow it up right now for the summertime.
Yeah.
Yo, we actually got another record that we're gonna drop right now. Matter of fact, we ain't even played yet. We got the other record. We got. I'll show you.
Oh,
We're gonna
word.
drop I'll show you. Yeah, yo, that's what we gonna do right now, man. We got drop. I'll show you.
Play I'll show you. You gotta go back to back. You gotta play I'll show you. You gotta play Pretty Thing, man.
Hey, yo, we dropped the Pretty Thing already, man. You a little late. Yo, so what we gonna do is we got a couple minutes. We gonna drop. I'll show you right now. We're gonna come in and close up with Robbie Maxx. Stay tuned, bro.
Perfect. Hey, Robbie, love you, bro. Salute, man.
Appreciate you, bro. Love you too, man.
You already know, Papa. Keep doing your thing. New Jersey winning.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Winning. Yo, man, let's jump into this. I'll show you right now, man. Oh shit, we're gonna jump into it right now. Luke.